satisfied to be here today with you because as the Dean, Professor Kumar has so kindly explained about my connection with this institute. In fact, I came here to study in 1976 and 77, and I learned a lot of things from here. Particularly, I want to take the opportunity to mention the name of Professor Vyas, from whom I learned a lot of Sanskrit, and also Ramananda, the great Brahmin, who came to my temple. I was living in the Chinese temple at night and taught me a lot of Sanskrit. So all these are very fond memory of mine. And I don't want to waste your time because we have started a little bit late. So I will proceed to waste it. Let me hope that I can. Okay. So today I want to share with you some of my thoughts about the contemporary relevance of Buddhist studies for the students not only here of Navalanda and also, I believe, worldwide. I have been introduced very often or usually as an expert in Abhidharma studies. Well, I can't claim to be an expert, but I have deep interest in it and spend a lot of effort. But I like to say that my interest in Abhidharma study is in fact motivated by my desire to learn about the Dharma and the Dhamma. I'm using the word Sanskrit word because it's more inclusive, not in a sectarian sense, because I believe in the unification of all the Buddhist traditions. So in order to, one point I want to put across today is that in order to really truly discern the Dhamma, or you might prefer the term Dharma, of the historical Buddha even, we need to put aside all sectarian prejudices and go straight to the teaching of the Buddha. And in this effort, we can say that Abhidharma play a very important, even central role. Because when you look upwards, you see that Abhidharma actually represents an elaboration, a commentary elaboration of the teaching of early Buddhism that you find today in the Pali text and the Chinese arguments. And looking a bit subsequent to the period of Abhidharma, you can equally say that Abhidharma has provided the foundation and the inspiration for the development of Mahayana thoughts. So I think it's really important to realize this on the part of the modern student of Buddhist studies. And I very much hope that in a place like Navalanda, for which I can claim that I have a little bit of tangible connection as a student, I hope that we can establish either a unit or center of Sanskrit studies, and which includes Abhidharma as well as Mahayana texts. Yeah. So because of this, I've chosen this particular description. That was something like 48 years ago when I came here, and I was in fact at that time very happy to come to know that to discover that as the study of the first chapter called Dhatu Nirdesha of the Abhidharma Kosha Bhashya was a compulsory subject, at least at that time. I don't know what's happening now, but certainly it was. And in fact, I have brought along one of my latest book. If you're interested, you can have a look up at the end of the lecture. That is entitled An Initiation into the Treasury of Abhidharma, which is intended as an introduction to the study of Abhidharma Kosha Bhashya. And so in this text, it includes a full translation, a literal translation, faithful translation from the Sanskrit text of the Abhidharma Kosha Bhashya, which I partly read with Professor Bias and others here, and I'm grateful for that. So here I've given a full translation and a fully annotated supplement drawing from Sanskrit and Chinese sources. And where necessary, also of course I refer to the Pali sources. So I think, because of this, and also there is a long introduction describing the central doctrines of Sarvastivada. So I hope it can be useful for the purpose of the study of the first chapter, at least, if not for the whole book Abhidharma Kosha Bhashya, because also it contains a summary and discussion of each chapter. Yeah. So I do hope that we will succeed in our aspiration.